Test 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5.
Coaching staff at Penn Manor High School. We hope you enjoy it.
All right, well, welcome to Penn Manor High School. Bruce Badgley, Cary Moyer, the Eastern PA football fundraiser game of the week, Penn Manor and Conestoga Valley. Cary, football time and starting on time this year.
Starting on time as far as the calendar, but no, there's a lot of games around Eastern PA right now that are in weather delays. I know some have been postponed, but we're just about ready, Bruce, for go time here at Millersville.
What a beautiful place this is. I mean, of all the venues that we've been fortunate enough to do these games, I mean, this is just fantastic.
No, it's a great setup, great collaboration that Penn Manor High School has with Millersville University, being able to use their field. One of the great fields in the PSAC here in D2 in Pennsylvania, and just going to be a great night for high school football.
Yeah, well, I guess I should put this on off camera, but no, I mean, thanks for everybody to join us here. Remember, this is a fundraiser game, so the money that we're raising, that got into this game on, benefits the Penn Manor Coaches Association Scholarship Fund. I mean, so the money you're donating here is going to scholarships for students. So thank you very much for contributing. If you haven't contributed, we'll be doing this all season here for Penn Manor. every single home game will benefit the Penn Manor Coaches Athletic Fund. So at least get out there and give, one time. Cary, you put out the link there. You can watch it for free. You can watch it and donate. So that's what's the great part about the fundraising.
No, absolutely. And, just great to see Pennsylvania high school football starting again this fall, and just an exciting time here in Eastern PA.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, they're actually doing the coin toss now. I thought we were getting started at about 10 till. Looks like it's going to be, a little bit after that. But, I mean, there's been games that we've seen online that have gotten pushed back till tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I think, just saw on Twitter, Lebanon and Cedar Crest has been pushed back. I think right now around 7:45 they're making the decision with Wilson and Central Dauphin. So I think it's kind of a 50-50 for a lot of the games here. We had a little bit of some thunder and a little bit of lightning earlier here, in Millersville, which kind of pushed us back a little bit. But hopefully we'll get this one in by midnight.
yeah, we were talking that in the car over. I think they have to start the fourth quarter by 10 o'clock to be able to get a game in or whatever like that. But anyway, ready for our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Army.
Looks like they're having a special presentation here for all of our military veterans. But, we were talking here, Cary, what a wonderful facility this is here at Millersville. I mean, top notch for us.
The Navy.
And honoring all the armed forces here, before the start of the game. How apropos, with everything that's going on in, Afghanistan and what have you, that our, military forces in harm's way once again. But just so very pleased to see that they're, being honored. I mean, so many of these schools, Cary, take the time to honor military before the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Coast Guard.
And for the fans tuning in right now, you're watching Penn Manor versus Conestoga Valley. Getting ready for kickoff. We've got a very special military presentation going on, out on the field, right now. But sure we'll be close to kickoff shortly. Thanks to Cary Moyer, my buddy, for being alongside of me once again. And joining the team this year, our guy Ethan Sanner, our Kutztown alum, and helped us out on some hockey broadcasts actually last winter. So we're breaking him in on football this year, and we appreciate him very much.
how about one more round of applause for all of our veterans, both past and present. Thank you for your service to our country.
All right, Cary, looks like we're getting ready for some football here. I wasn't really aware of that, long ceremony there. But, I want to thank Steve Kramer and his organization here at Penn Manor. I mean, we've been going back and forth here for, a little bit here. And can you hear me okay, buddy? Good, good. Trying out our new equipment here. And sounds good. Sounds good on the broadcast. Yeah, he's got it on YouTube. So it looks like Penn Manor is going to receive here, Cary.
First of the second half.
Start the game, and
The Comets will receive.
we're ready for football. The one thing that we're going to have to bring next time that I don't have is a light, because I can't see.
At this time, everyone, please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, well, I think we're finally ready for football now, Cary. So, but as I was saying, I really want to thank Steve Kramer and, his whole, really the administration here at Penn Manor School District, and helping us put this all together. This is going to be a lot of fun this year.
No, absolutely. Great night for football here in Eastern PA, Bruce, and just to be able to get back out here again, it's a thrill for us. It's a pleasure to be able to do these games. We've been doing this for a couple years now together, four maybe. Kind of all runs together. But it's great to be back down here in Lancaster County like we are tonight, with a 6A and a 5A team, two of the bigger teams here in, Pennsylvania and here at Millersville Stadium, and excited to get started.
All right. Conestoga Valley, ready to start us off.
So week one here for the PA high school football season. Of course, last couple of years it's being referred to as week 0. I think we're kind of past that controversy now. But great night here in Millersville, Pennsylvania for football. A lot of weather issues here in Eastern PA at the start of the season. Lightning delays. Games have now gone to postponements until tomorrow, but looks like we're going to get this one in tonight.
All right, Jaden Walker set to kick off for Conestoga Valley. Ethan Edelman and Eric Hinkle deep. Didn't quite make it back to the deep man. Picked up there by the up man, number 23, Jonathan Osman. And we are underway.
And you mentioned Hinkle, and I think we'll be talking about him through the night. He's one of the captains, for this team. But coming into tonight here, of course, both these teams coming in with a clean slate at 0-0.
All right, 1st and 10. Oh my. Just as we start the game, there was a massive lightning strike. But onwards we go.
Way off in the distance, or somebody took a flash camera, Bruce.
And a little juggle there, but number 8, Noah Bowen. And we're underway, Cary. Thank goodness.
We are underway. So, of course, both these teams coming in with a clean slate. Penn Manor coming in tonight,
2nd and 7.
looking to build upon their last few seasons.
All right, looking at the sidelines, that's Eli Warflick, quarterback for Penn Manor. Oh, I'm not entirely sure he was throwing to, but looked like he was trying to hit Deshaun Stanley there.
Yeah, just some of those early season hiccups with timing. I think one of the things that we've talked about, last year, Bruce, was just how disjointed the preseason camp was for a lot of teams. So a little bit more what we consider normal with regular heat acclimation and preseason scrimmage last week and coming into this week 1. But still, a lot of work by all these teams still need to be done as we go through the season.
Okay, 3rd and 7 from the 31. Opening drive of the game here. Penn Manor. And Warfel. Close to the first down, but he'll be short. Good defensive play there by Conestoga Valley. Everybody was blanketed down the field.
Penn Manor Comet, quarterback there, number 2, Eli Warfel, 6'2", 170, and he is a junior.
So Peter Skiatis, ready to kick it away. We talk about, special teams all the time, Cary, but especially early on in the year, but good snap, nice boot. Fair catch. Oh, he fumbles a football! Looks like Penn Manor's got it!
Yeah, 2 really nice things there.
And they do! I haven't seen the official, though.
Penn Manor, nice job on the snap, nice job on the punt, and a little bit of a muff on the fair catch.
I haven't seen the official word yet. Oh, yes, Penn Manor football. I don't know if our fans can hear the Conestoga Valley coaches.
Yeah, so we're kind of stuck between two different fan bases here. Of course, we're here on the home side with Penn Manor and the CV coaching staff. That's up in the booth. It's up top with us, just to our right.
All right, well, keep that play in mind.
1st and 10 for the Comets from the 37-yard line.
So second chance at life here on offense for Penn Manor. 10:25 left here in the opening quarter.
Okay, Warfel. Oh, he gets blasted. Oh, but he breaks it away. He's still free. Oh, just a horrible loss there. Conestoga Valley broke it up at the line. Warfel broke free, but just kept moving backwards.
Yeah, it took 3 or 4 hats on him to bring him down. Just slinging the jersey or trying to arm tackle is not going to bring him down. But nonetheless, big loss there on what was a great opportunity. Coming in and getting the ball back and being on the other side of the field. Now we're looking at a 2nd and 28, Penn Manor from their own 45. So again.
All right, Warfel now. Got 2nd and 28. I don't know if I got a play for that one, but they don't need to get it all in one chunk. And a flag.
Yeah, I think we may have
delay
there. So Penn Manor coming into this, of course, a 6A school here in Pennsylvania, Lancaster Lebanon Section 1. Last year they were 2-6 overall, 1-4 in the league. And Coach Brubaker is back again as head coach. He is in his 4th season. We got 15 seniors listed on this 2021 roster for Penn Manor.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be a very interesting. This game's going to be a real interesting barometer for both teams. Oh, nice run up the gut there.
Well, you had the opportunity to see Penn Manor last week, Bruce, with their scrimmage with Governor Mifflin. I haven't seen them in a few years. Back when they were scrimmaging Exeter, I had seen them, but it's great to be out to do one of their home games here tonight. 3 captains listed tonight for Penn Manor. Number 9, we already talked about, wide receiver D-back, Eric Hinkle. Number 55, O-line D-line, senior, 6'2", 225, Pedro Gomez. And number 72, O-line D-line, senior, 6'6", 336, Evan Jurgensen.
All right, Werfel now. Out to the side, it's tipped and incomplete. You know, talking to Coach Novak for Conestoga Valley before the game, I mean, they won 5 games in a row to end the season last year. He's clearly trying to get some momentum, from this game, and not really alluding to for him saying specifically this is a big game, but for them and actually for both teams, this is a very big game to start the year.
Yeah, it's a game of psychology, of course. If you have a little bit of a rough start, you can always talk about having to work, some of the bugs out as you go through the season. But, coming out with some positive stuff here tonight is going to be huge for both of these teams.
Another great kick by Skadasis all the way back to the 5-yard line. Holy cow, that was 51 yards.
And we talk about at the start of every season and usually all the way through the season, Bruce, of how important special teams are. And 2 huge, punts so far by Penn Manor. And again, that's a lot that goes into that. A great job up front. Great job with those long snaps and 2 great punts, and it's really pinned Conestoga Valley here with their backs to their own end zone. 8:17 left here in the opening quarter, 0-0 here at Millersville.
All right, that's number 12 behind center there for Conestoga Valley, McCoy Kneasley.
Yeah, you talked about it a little bit earlier, Bruce, there with the strong finish of the season last year for Conestoga Valley. Of course, they finished 6-2 last year, 3-2 in the Section 2 of the LL. They are a 5A team here in Pennsylvania. Conestoga Valley has 21 seniors on the roster tonight.
All right, 2nd and 11 around the end. And still going, nice tackle there. That was number 5 on the carry, Jael Plowden. But good defense there by Eric Hinkle with a nice tackle there.
3rd down and 6.
So 3rd and 6. Just about halfway through quarter number 1. Opening game, Cary, Penn Manor, Conestoga Valley. Thanks for joining us here on Eastern PA Football. I just pinned. It's not too bad. Oh, I just stuffed. Nothing doing there. That Penn Manor defense all over that one, Cary.
Yeah, great job by Penn Manor there on defense. And again, obviously we love the first down, but really with getting no gain here, 4th down, the ball's going to be kind of around the 11-yard line. So, you got to really rely on a good snap here and a good job by the punter to get it out of your own end zone.
Jaden Walker back to kick. Back deep for Penn Manor's number 9, Eric Hinkle. And early season here, guys on special teams. Run it in late.
Yeah,
Thanks
Conestoga
for
Valley
joining
had
us
a player run off there. May have been an injury substitution there.
Oh, how did he get that away? Oh, I think he kicked it through the arms. And, oh my. Looks like he may have a running into the kicker there.
Punt goes out of bounds. There's a flag on the play.
First off, it was incredible that he got it through the defender. And I can't believe that the defender didn't deflect it to where there wouldn't, why there's a flag. Yeah, it never touched the ball. Oh my, so it looks like that's going to be a major penalty and a first down. Oh my, roughing the kicker on that one.
Yeah, he was in so quick off the edge. He may have actually overran. It wasn't even a situation of laying out, getting his hands out, and blocking it. He was in just so quick, and mustn't have got any ball with it.
That was one heck of a play by punter Jaden Walker for Conestoga Valley. That's all I've got to say. All right, McCoy Kneasley. Calling signals. And here we go. And right into the line was number 3, Nick Tran.
Tran on the carry.
Not a whole lot.
Stopped and play by number 51, Sebastian Rivera.
So Sebastian Rivera with a nice tackle there for Penn Manor. Looks like 2nd and 10, Cary. Down to 5:50 to go in the opening quarter. No score here from Millersville. Oh, wide open. There's number 5, Giel Plowden, and right on the numbers, McCoy Kneasley. That was great. That was a great timing pattern.
No, nice job there. Again, we saw some timing miscues, which are, to be expected early in the season going the other way, but great job there by Conestoga Valley. And I know pregame, Bruce, when you and I were just talking a little bit, you're talking about the, expecting to see Conestoga Valley air it out a little bit.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 38, down to about 4:13 in quarter number 1. Nick Tran again. Good run there on first down. About 2, maybe 3.
2nd and 7.
So 2nd and 7. We've got about 4:50 to go here, Cary, in the opening quarter. No score from Millersville here, Penn Manor and Conestoga Valley. Tran, not a whole lot. Avery Tran. Well, I wasn't wrong. The brothers out there, Avery and Nick. So 3rd down and 5 now, Cary. Ball's on the 43-yard line.
Yeah, Conestoga Valley starting to put it together here a little bit, looking to try and cross midfield.
Oh, Kneasley can't hang on to it. It's got to cover it. Oh, my. That was a good snap. Just went right through his fingers.
Fumble to play recovered by number 12.
Oh my, so that's after a couple of nice plays. Drive stalls here. And Jaden Walker now back to punt once again for Conestoga Valley. Deep looks like it's Eric Hinkle for Penn Manor. Oh my, bad snap. Hey, I'll tell you what. Incredible effort there, all the way down to the 23-yard line. Wow. So far, the player of the game for Conestoga Valley has been punter Jaden Walker. Holy cow.
I think you could kind of, go with both sides with this. Two booming punts from Penn Manor and, two great athletic plays on punts here for Conestoga Valley. And, again, just getting that off. Really at the end of the day, it's the end result. And, great punt that puts them down by about the 23 for Penn Manor to start this offensive drive. Still in the first quarter, 3:02 left.
All right, let's see what Warfel can do this time with the Comet offense. 3:02 left. Yeah, that didn't look good. Looks like some guys jumped in there.
Yeah, had two guys in motion.
26, Spencer Stewart. There's a flag on the play.
Two guys in motion, one turning up to the line before the snap.
I'll tell you what, our vantage point here, very relaxing, Cary. Very comfortable now, and lots of room. Very nice.
No, kind of the best of both worlds, Bruce. And I know we've done a lot of games, outside, in amongst the fans. We've been in press boxes.
All right, Werfel. And Werfel takes it himself around the end. Nice. Oh, and a flag comes rolling in. Coaches are saying it's a hold. Sure looks like it is.
There's a flag on the play. Holding. Penn Manor.
Wow, backing him up, Cary. Another 10 yards there. Down to 2:38 here in quarter number one. No score. Penn Manor and Conestoga Valley.
No, good concept there. Very athletic quarterback trying to go with the jet counter there. Again, all of the action going towards the wide side of the field, bringing the quarterback, back this way, but hold negates that. Yeah,
it takes a little while for the announcers here to get back in the swing of football announcing, too. My gosh, it was like, obviously last November since we got together here, but. A lot of fun. Thanks to our buddy Ethan Sanner on camera. Ethan's going to be, help us out on a lot of games here this season.
Well, we've come a long way in a year.
So Werfel under center this time. And a dive play.
Great to be here in Lancaster County tonight. You go back to last season, Bruce. We were able to catch some scrimmage action up in Schuylkill County. They were kind of the first ones to go. And the beginning of the season last year, we were up in Pottsville, and we're broadcasting a game on a high school football game on a Sunday. When that was the first day, day that both the teams were eligible, and doing a high school game on a Sunday afternoon up against the Eagles.
Werfel now. And looks like we got another hold. And out of bounds.
Werfel, the keeper. There's a flag on the play.
When you look at the holds that are going on offense, there's usually something that goes along with that, and I think we've seen several times here tonight where there's been a lot of penetration going on with the Conestoga Valley defense, and when you get that going on, you're going to have players literally grasping at straws or grasping at cloth here with the hold. So rain's starting to come down, and the umbrella's starting to go up here in Millersville.
And the people running for cover near our broadcast position, that's for sure. It's really coming down. You better get under cover too here, Cary.
Yes. Kind of half covered, half uncovered, but kind of back under the roof now.
All right, 2nd and 24, man. We're going to have to launch.
Outside. Good job.
And nowhere to go.
Stewart in the carry.
Stewart.
And
it's just coming down torrential.
The Conestoga Valley defense doing a nice job here. and trying to get a lot of hats to the ball, which is super helpful for them. This Penn Manor team, quarterback, running backs, are not going down with just one hit. And yes, it is coming down, Bruce, and starting to have some flashbacks to a previous game I was at here.
Oh my God! Yeah, you were telling me about that.
Okay, we have a timeout for Penn Manor here with 38 seconds left in the first quarter.
And we want to thank our friends at Brute Athletic Apparel for everything that they're doing for us this year, not only on our broadcasts here, but also in our programming throughout the week, our 3 talk shows, the WPAL Blitz, which drops on Monday. We started a new show that will feature District 12 and District 1 football, pre-snap look. That's with my buddy Joe Santalaquito. And then my buddy Daryl Daniel and I with fresh set of downs every Wednesday. So Brute Athletic, one of the big supporters here of SSP Network. And check them out at brute.com. A lot of great new lines of athletic apparel, especially for girls.
Yeah, just looking out there, and I don't know how it's coming across on our video feed, but the way the lights are positioned here with that rain coming down, it looks like snow. A little bit warm for that, but that's what it looks like.
Werfel, he's going to try and throw it. And a little screen, and well read there. He was going nowhere. That was number 30. That was 36 on the stop, Ben Knoll.
Penn Manor, going with a lot of high percentage types of plays here. Great job by Conestoga Valley reading that screen, and just putting Penn Manor in a 4th and 21 here, and looking to punt from their own end zone.
Peter Skladis, a lot of pressure and a flag. Deep there's Jabari.
False start, Penn Manor.
Or no, that's number 8 deep, Ben Eberly for Conestoga Valley. Wow, backs him up even further, Cary. Pouring down rain, punt from your own end zone. Wow. Not my idea, and in the pouring rain, not my idea of fun.
No, well, we've seen some great long snaps so far from Penn Manor. Of course, you would hope for one here. You've got your punter backed up to the back of the end zone.
Yeah, we got a great crowd on hand too here tonight, and it looks like that's the end of the first quarter.
Scoreless here in Millersville. The end of the first quarter.
Down to 0, I guess because of the penalty. It's going to be an untimed down. I think that only had to be on the defense, right? I mean, if it's a defensive penalty, it would be an untimed down, not an offensive penalty. I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. We're at the watching the live action here at the opposite end of the scoreboard. I don't know when those ticks came off the clock.
Well, either way, it's 4th down and 21.
All right, so this will be the last play of the half and
the quarter.
Quarter?
Yeah, is it?
He said we got to warm up too, Bruce.
Giadas, nice kick, hits the ground, and he's buried. Not a bad play there by Eberle.
Flag on the play.
Looks like we got a flag. I was hoping that we wouldn't, see that too much.
No, and we've seen both ends of it. At the beginning of the season, where we've had some, relatively low flag games, and I know we've had a few where, it seems like every other play that we're coming out. But regardless, another great job by the punt team for Penn Manor, and Conestoga with the return. Conestoga Valley, avoiding any type of miscue. But again, it looks like out to with the punt anyway out to about the 45. So that's a great job getting it out of their own end zone.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
All right, that does it for the first quarter, Cary. All right, we're gonna try something here, gang. So this is our first shot at. All right, I guess that worked. All right, this is our first game with our new system here. It actually tells us when we need to make changes. And why don't you check and make sure we're okay online there, Ethan? But looks like everything's fine. All right, 1st and 10, Conestoga Valley at the 49-yard line. No score here. Just started the second quarter.
Handoff goes number 10, Tyler Klopp.
So Klopp with the run.
Stop at number 55, Pedro Gomez.
Stop by Pedro Gomez, one of the team captains here this season for Penn Manor. And just looking out across the field at the lights, looks like the rain may be a little bit lighter, but still pretty heavy nonetheless.
Yeah, still coming down, Cary. Look, in the long term, that's really going to affect things, that's for sure. So 2nd and 8, ball at the 49-yard line of Penn Manor, and nowhere. Beautiful stop there by number 62. Daniel McLeaf. Just
number 42, Demir Wesley.
Excuse me, number 42, Demir Wesley. So the Penn Manor fans on their feet.
Fans, make some noise for your defense.
Big 3rd down here, 3rd and 8.
Big 3rd and 8 here as we start the second quarter. Out wide, that's a nice pitch and catch, and down the sidelines. Oh, and out of bounds. That was a beautiful grab there by Tyler. Jider Plowden.
Yeah, no, great job there. Great job of securing the ball. Great job of making the first guy miss, picking up the first down, and possibly some more if they kind of swung them and flung them a little bit on the sidelines.
Personal foul, Penn Manor.
Okay, we'll see if Conestoga Valley can capitalize on this. Good offensive play there. You know, two run plays with Klopp and brought up a long 3rd down. Made the connection, got down there, and tacking on extra yards with the penalty. 1st down.
Easily. Oh, right up the gut. That's Nick Tran for the score. 20 yards.
Touchdown, CB. Into the end zone for the Buckskins, number 3, Nick Tran.
I mean, it opened wide open there, Cary. I mean, you could see that even as from where we were. Great blocking up front. Tran just waltzed into the end zone. So 6-0 now, Conestoga Valley.
Well, our first score of the season here.
Yeah, it was. How about that?
20-yard TD run by Tram.
And now Jaden Walker, who's had a pretty good first half, albeit on the punting side, will try the extra point. Oh, dribbled back there. Oh, man, it was a free lick on the kicker, and they made him pay.
Yeah, as good as we've seen the long snaps on the punts. That was pretty much a worm burner there, just rolling back. on the extra point attempt.
So 10-26 Cary until halftime. 6-0. Look, we talk about this all the time. I guess special teams giveth and taketh away for Conestoga Valley so far. They've been good on the punt side there. They didn't have so much fun on the extra point, but hey, it's still 6-0. And really, Penn Manor has, other than the fact that they had that turnover on the punt, they've really not been able to move the ball at all.
No, so it's really taking advantage of opportunities, and Conestoga Valley did their offensive play with a bunch of extra yards because of personal foul, capitalizing and getting the TD.
Community Aids thrift store off of Columbia Avenue next to Lowe's. Find a fresh look that won't break the bank. You'll be helping hundreds of local charities with every purchase. Community Aid is neighbors helping neighbors, and your Comet Student Section headquarters.
PA announcer talking about the Comet student section here. They are out in full force down to our right, and it looks like for Penn Manor, the theme is Hawaiian night for the student section. A lot of Hawaiian shirts.
Well, it sure feels tropical outside here.
No, it does. It's very humid. It's typical southeast PA here with humidity, and the air is heavy.
Yeah, boom. Big tackle there by number 51 for Conestoga Valley. That was Andrew Hoffner with a big hit.
Brought down by number 51, Andrew Hoffner.
So Penn Manor now has really had some difficulty on the offensive side, Cary. They really need to start showing that they can move the football. Penalties have hurt them, and they just have not been able to move that Conestoga Valley defensive line anywhere.
No, again, a lot of penetration by Conestoga Valley so far tonight. So see if they start to start taking some shots. We got twins, two receivers down here to this side.
Oh, right up the gut. That's number 23, Jonathan Osman. Wow. I mean, it opened wide open. Well, that's what they needed to do, Cary.
Stop at number 5, Jael Plowden. But now for a Comet first down.
No, a good 40-yard plus run on first down, getting the ball back after he gave up a score, right what the doctor ordered.
All right.
Flipping the field, getting on the CV side here, and we got another first down and 10 for Penn Manor here from Conestoga Valley's 40-yard line.
Werfel takes it himself around the end. Gain of about 3.
No, positive yards. Just want to keep that momentum going.
Well, there's lightning all around us. That's all I said. And I smell smoke, too.
I would say those are heat flashes way off in the distance, Bruce. I'm taking the positive on that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I've been somewhat surprised with lightning in the era they've played on.
The rain has subsided a bit. A lot of the umbrellas are down. A few still up.
Werfel takes it himself. He's got some room. Down, very close for the first down.
So Penn Manor really sticking to their script here again. Not panicking, and really relies on Werfel at quarterback here, and whether he's going to give it out, pull it, keep it, misdirection.
So Werfel now. It's number 8, Noah Bolin, for about 2.
Great job over right side there, getting some tough yards, getting the first down.
Number 8, Noah Bolin on the carry.
By far, this is Penn Manor's best drive of the night so far, starting to put together some things here with the run game, picking up another first down.
Yeah, that big offensive line's starting to open some holes finally, Cary. All right, 1st and 10, ball on the 29. 8:13 until halftime. Boy, it looked like there was some movement up front and not a whole lot there then for Conestoga or for Penn Manor.
And of course, number 23, Jonathan Osman.
Osman, not too much space that time.
Yeah, still getting some positive yards here.
For Robbie Swift.
So
Look, you've got to make them respect the middle if you want to go outside. I mean,
so
Second down and 8.
second down and 8. I mean, you want to see those 3-4 yard clips, bare bones minimum, but getting positive yards and again instead of getting stuffed at the line of scrimmage or tackle for loss.
so Werfel now looking. He was looking to throw the football. Still looking to throw the football. Oh, did he catch it? Oh. Wow, if that was a grab, that was a great grab by Quay Hanna. Oh, okay, incomplete.
Yeah, regardless, great job by Werfel. They're making something happen, and
Third down and 8.
so we're looking at 3rd and 8 from the 27. 7:12 left here in the second quarter. It looks like the rain is picking up again, and got the umbrellas going up again, but maybe for the first time a little bit of breeze. American flag down at the scoreboard end of the stadium starting to move a little bit.
All right. 3rd and 8 now. Werfel under pressure, and he's just blasted. That was number 15 in there, Mike Burnett.
Down in the backfield.
Yeah, a little risky there with the ball, but Werfel held on to it. But again, had some really good momentum going, and that's a big tackle for loss, bringing up a 4th down, and going from being a 2nd and 8. Now they're all the way back at 4th and 16, and punting again.
Skiatis going for the coffin corner, and he got it! Oh my, out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Wow.
Just an incredible job on punts all night by Penn Manor. And again, we've seen the boomers when needed, and they're going from the 35-yard line. Perfect coffin corner kick going out on the right side of the field here, and really pushing Conestoga Valley's backs up against their own end zone with 6:30 left here in the second quarter.
Well, just a great, I tell you what, the punters have been shining on both sides so far, that's for sure.
Rain is definitely getting heavier and coming down a lot more, Bruce.
That is for sure.
Timeout. Conestoga Valley.
So Conestoga Valley with the timeout. Want to thank our friends at Brute Athletic Apparel for all their support of this game and all of our games all season long. Just been fantastic, the support that they provided us, and I can't thank my buddy Cary Moyer for all his support through all the thick and thin and up and down and everything else that we've gone through over all these years, that's for sure. So.
It's been a fun ride, Bruce. I'm just thrilled that we're able to be back at it again this year, and for week 1 here, in Pennsylvania, to be able to be in the elements but not being affected by the elements, to be outside but be undercover. We've really got the best of both worlds here, and the rain is coming down, and Penn Manor crowd is cheering on their D here.
Oh, Bob, that's a safety! That is a safety! Beautiful play there. The snap was somewhat bobbled, picked up there.
Tackle in the end zone, number 42, Demir Wesley.
They're giving it to Demir Wesley for the safety. And Penn Manor on the board.
With 6:25 remaining.
Conestoga Valley leads 6-2. Penn Manor gets the ball back. I don't know. Not during a broadcast. Wow. Well, and look, just what the doctor ordered. Now we're down to 6:25 until halftime, Cary. And Conestoga Valley's got to kick it away from free kick from their own 20. Number 27 there, Jaden Walker, who's had a really good night so far. Gonna boot it away, but I mean, it's coming down worse than it ever has.
No, we talked about it the last day or so. Going back to all my playing days, high school all the way through college. Talked about my experience as a player with the heaviest rain I was in, but watching a game, this is definitely the venue where I was ever in the heaviest rain. Watching Westchester play Millersville here a few years ago.
Well, Eric Hinkle deep and in the center of the field for Penn Manor. Hinkle's going to get it. And he takes it right up the gut. Just what he should do, He just got the ball, ran it straight up the gut, got as many yards. Look, they were going to get great field position anyway.
No, again, senior captain Hinkle, great job there, ball security, like you said, Bruce. Getting as many yards as he can, with the way the rain's coming down. Nothing fancy, just, straight ahead, and puts them in great position here. I mean, we're looking at 1st and 10 from their own 46. That safety was huge. Of course, we're sitting here with Conestoga Valley 6 and Penn Manor 2, but Penn Manor can go on top. With a good drive here, plenty of time to do it. Don't have to get outside of your game plan. 6:19 left here in the second quarter.
So Werfel now, and right up the gut there. I think that was Bolin. These jerseys get all kind of scrunched up. That was Bolin. And looks like Conestoga Valley going to take a little time out here because I tell you, Penn Manor has really started running the ball effectively here in the second quarter.
No, they have. And again, like you mentioned, they got a very big offensive line just starting to, for those guys up front, just, some real positive yards here off of right tackle and just, letting those guys dig in and, lean on those guys up front and get some positive yards. Well, and I guess we should kind of talk about one of your yearly conversation points, Bruce, with jerseys and numbers. And tonight with Penn Manor in the very dark and getting darker jerseys with the rain, with the white numbers, and Conestoga Valley with the white jerseys with the red numbers. It should be pretty favorable conditions for your viewing pleasure tonight, Bruce.
Well, the only issue tonight is we really don't have any light in our broadcast position, so it's really difficult to read the roster this time. But anyway, Werfel handing it out. Oh, a nice run again by Noah Bolin.
Again, that's just a great job, running over that right side.
First down for the Comets.
So the Comets moving the ball again on the ground. Werfel now. Bolin. Picks up a few.
Bolin again on the carry.
Yeah, maybe just a little wide with that. Starting to kind of watch a little bit here. Of course, always gravitate to that line play, Bruce, and one of the captains here for Penn Manor, number 72's at right tackle. Jurgensen, he's a senior. He is 6'6", 336, and he just did a nice job there of kind of caving things down onto the inside.
Yeah, that was one of the things coming into the season that everybody was touting, the fact of not only the experience but the size on this Penn Manor team. Dive right up the gut for just a couple.
Goes into 23, Jonathan Osman.
That was Osman again.
But again, it's positive yards.
Big third down here, though.
Yeah, so this is huge, and third down. It looks so third and about 5.
down to 5.
Maybe 4-ish.
Just a big play here, I think, momentum-wise. Penn Manor trying to draw them off. At full house backfield. Nice first down run. Ethan Edelman, you know, they've got number 51 lined up in the backfield, Sebastian Rivera at an up back for blocking.
Yeah, and again, I think, you know, what we started to see here in the second quarter is, you know, Penn Manor is starting to establish a little dominance up front with the running game.
Thanks to our buddies at Brute Athletic. They support all of our programming here on SSPN and EasternPAFootball.com. Thanks for joining us here tonight on our inaugural broadcast on this new network, Cary. And we want to thank Brute Athletic Apparel for all their support, not only with this broadcast, but with our talk shows that we have during the week. The WPAL Blitz Show on Monday nights. We've got Pre-Snap Look on Tuesday night with my buddy Joe Santalaquido. Last week we had Imhotep's head coach. I think we're going to have somebody, high echelon coach as well this week. And then fresh set of downs with my buddy Daryl Daniel. Every Wednesday we're live from 551 West in downtown Lancaster. So, 1st and 10, Cary, from the 25. Big drive here, down to 4:15 before halftime. Interesting move there. Power play off the left side.
Yeah, can't say it enough here in the second quarter. Penn Manor's offensive line doing a great job. Again, that first quarter was, you know, a lot of penetration, you know, things getting stopped before they got started in the backfield, but that lean is definitely going Penn Manor's way now.
Oh, just diving right up there again. That's Will Stolberg. Oh, Ethan, that was 34, Ethan Edelman. And I can't get over the fact that they've got number 51, Sebastian Rivera, lined up in the backfield, one of the offensive linemen.
Yeah, but you watch that offensive line and their body language after the plays, they're really getting fired up over this, and they just want you to keep pounding now.
Edelman again. Not a lot there this time, but they keep pushing the pile forward.
Well, and that's one of those things even early on, you know, just, you know, solo tackles, you know, were something that wasn't really, you know, working well for Conestoga Valley. It was them getting 2, 3, 4 hats on the ball carrier, and you know, again, just you know, that offensive line being able to kind of pin their ears back and get that forward push, and you know, that just turns into a feeding frenzy, and you know, the backs get, you know, super fired up about that as well.
Well, Penn Manor sure has the offense for these weather conditions. They wanted to run the football, and they've got the weather for it, that's for sure. Edelman, oh no, that's Werfel. He's still running, and into the score! 6 yards for Eli Werfel. So Penn Manor takes the lead. Werfel, a nice fake into the line, took it around the outside. And with 2:37 to go, here until halftime, Penn Manor's on top, 8-6. So Skiatis now going to try this extra point, which right now is very big, Cary. I think every point's big. And did he snuck it through there. Wow, it didn't go much over the crossbar, but it got through.
In the first half, your score, Penn Manor 9, CV 6.
So 9-6 now. Penn Manor on top. 2:37 until halftime of this Lancaster Lebanon League non-league game. These are Section 1 versus Section 2. But, you know, it sure means a lot. Talking to Coach Novak of Conestoga Valley before the game, Cary, I mean, this game means an awful lot. Not only for bragging rights, but I think he knew very well that this game was going to set the tone for both teams this season.
No, and like I said earlier, early on, if you have some miscues, you can, say, hey, we got to get better. But I don't think there's a coach in the world out there that doesn't want to get that win week one. Be able to establish some things and set the tone early in the season.
All right, so back deep now for the Buckskins. That's number 5, J.L. Plowden. Kicking off for Penn Manor, Peter Skiatis.
Set to kick off for the Commerce number 14, Peter Skiatis.
Excuse me.
Give a little shout out here to the Penn Manor cheerleaders here on the home side, wearing different shirts representing the different armed forces here tonight.
And we're ready to boot it away. Boy, the rain sure doesn't seem to be letting up at all.
No, having some flashbacks, Bruce.
They're bouncing there along the sidelines. And Barry.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left till half.
Take off for Tampa number 3, Nick Tran.
None. Again, great venue here tonight. Millersville University, and again, been in this field a lot. Talked about earlier with the rain. My wife's the head cheerleading coach at Westchester University in her 18th year there, and have been to a lot of the PSTAC stadiums, supporting her. And the heaviest rain I've ever been viewing a game at was here at Millersville.
A busted play there, but the quarterback was Simiaric there. Neasley there.
One of those old coaching adages is, with that, it's when in doubt, give it out. But he definitely had second thoughts there and pulled it and went around left side, got some positive yards, bringing up a 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left now in the second quarter.
And right up the middle, that's Tron! He's breaking away, running away from that defense and out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Wow, great run there by Nick Tran.
Now, we saw him get pay dirt earlier, but it's one of those things when you start to see that green in front of you, you want to get that end zone. But regardless, what a huge play, flipping the field, gaining all of those yards, and you got 1:45 left here in the second quarter, right before half, and what a great position to be in. 1st and 10 from the 30 going in. Conestoga Valley spreading it out, got trips up top, 3 receivers out there to the right.
Right up the gut, and he threw it behind. He was looking for number 6, Jabrari Espilare.
No, great concept there. Again, having those 3 receivers up top, obviously going to draw a lot of attention and puts you in a one-on-one situation, down here, down below, and just could not execute on it.
So 2nd and 10, down to a minute 41 here to go, Cary. Obviously passing the ball, the right strategy at this moment. That's Tron breaking a tackle.
Nice pass complete to number 3, Nick Tran. Stopped on play by number 56.
Nice play, makes it 3rd and short, but the clock's running.
Yep. Tram, a big part of this offense for this drive for Conestoga Valley.
7-yard gain. 3rd down and 3.
Down to a minute 15 to go.
Now, Again, great job, great situation to be in with 3rd and 3, but now the clock is ticking.
He's giving it to Tran, and he's stopped. Bunch of Conestoga Valley Witches, they had some of those timeouts they spent on defense.
Stop at number 47, Jimmy Keckley.
Yeah, it kind of puts you in a little bit of a slight pressure situation here because now you got 4th down, you got to convert, 4th and 2, clock still running, 37 seconds. Every precious second here ticking off the clock.
So he's Neasley right up the gut to get the first down, stops the cleat.
Play results in the first half.
Yeah, but now you're in super hurry-up mode here. Gonna spike it.
All right, spikes it.
Okay, well, this is going to come to a little bit of an exciting end here for the end of the first half here in the first game of the season. We got 17 seconds left on the clock. 2nd down and 10, and the ball is on the 19 going in. Let's see what Conestoga Valley can do here.
I mean, the action really cranked up here in the second quarter. It's been a lot of fun. I think both teams, obviously getting used to playing football again, but this second quarter has been a lot of fun. So timeout looks like on the defense. So good timeout there by Penn Manor.
Yeah, let them get up to the line, see what kind of look they're giving you. As far as the weather conditions, still raining, but it probably looks lighter than it has here most of the second quarter. I think most of all the umbrellas are down, but again, one exciting end to the second quarter in the first half here at Millersville with score 9-6, and Conestoga Valley having 17 seconds left on the clock to see if they can go back ahead on the scoreboard.
So let's see what they draw up. I got to believe that they've got to go for the end zone. "17 seconds until halftime."
They got 3 receivers down here.
Neasley. Deep to the corner. Oh, no good. Good defense out there. Nice defense actually by Eli Werfel.
Now, we saw earlier in the drive where they had the trips up top and came back to the single receiver. Difference this time was, 2 Penn Manor defenders on coverage, versus one that they had earlier in this drive.
You should probably. Yeah, no, I thought they were good for me there. So. All right.
11 seconds left. 3 receivers up top for Conestoga Valley. 1 down.
Looking down the right side, and it is incomplete. Great coverage again by that Penn Manor defense. They just kind of collapsed back to the end zone and started defending there. Good play.
Now that time Conestoga Valley trying to go to the 3 receiver side, but again, like you said, Bruce, great job, in that secondary by Penn Manor on defense.
To attempt a field goal number 27, Jaden Walker.
Jaden Walker now. This is going to be a 37-yard field goal attempt. We've got 5 seconds to go in the half. They had trouble on the last extra point, so I'm interested to see about this one. Now remember, this is a live ball in case there's a bad snap. Good snap there, and no good, I believe. No good.
No, great job. Sounded like a little bit of a thud. I think somebody got a hand on it, and
Seconds remaining in the first half. The score remains Penn Manor 9.
good drive on the kick, but again, I think it may have just been some slight misdirection there, and wide left. 2 seconds left on the clock. Ball's going to go back over to Penn Manor here.
And a timeout by Penn Manor. I'm sure they got, I guess, the right way to kneel down.
Yeah, you certainly don't want any miscues. Obviously, we haven't, seen, anything as far as like home run balls with Penn Manor. They've been, again, have dominated up front on the line of scrimmage. They've done a great job here in the second quarter establishing the run game. So whether it'll just be a kneel down or high percentage handoff, but looks like everybody's kind of in close.
Yeah, I gotta believe they're just kneeling down here, up 9-6, and deep in their own end, and that does it. So a really entertaining, I think both teams.
And that's the end of the first half.
Just kind of feeling each other out in the first quarter there, Cary. Second quarter, very entertaining, very entertaining.
Penn Manor coming off on the home side here, getting greeted by their fans, and they're definitely carrying the momentum going into halftime here.
Gave up a safety and things turned around, and now Penn Manor up 9-6 at halftime.
Yeah, really, the first quarter wasn't much action, offensively going on. I think, kind of talked about it during the first half. The punters had a great opening of the season, a lot of big plays by them. But, for me, again, always trying to, gravitate to up front. I mean, the dominance that we started to see on the front line by Penn Manor specifically on the offensive side of the ball, and just starting to establish the run game, I think was key. So again, it's one of those things. Can they continue that in the second half and be able to dominate up front and really keep the their game plan in play with pounding the ball, not having to play catch up. I think that's kind of the key to the second half.
Yeah, considering the weather conditions, they've got the offense for that. Give credit to head coach John Brubaker there for Penn Manor. He inserted Sebastian Rivera, an offensive lineman, into the backfield in the second quarter, and that's when their offense got on track.
No, and I think it's just been a great combination. Again, having an athletic quarterback that keeps people guessing, with whether he's giving it out, or he's going to keep it. Penn Manor, and I know you had some conversations with their running back coach, of course, Coach Kreider, who, pretty decent running back in his own right, and especially with the fullback position, being a Mannheim Central grad, and 10 years in the league, 8 of those with the Steelers. So that helps your run game, and again, that's just something that these guys, we started to see it at the end of the second half. The feeding frenzy that goes on with the offensive linemen when they can just pin their ears back and start dominating up front. And that gets the running backs all juiced up, and it's just great to see the ground game starting to click there in the second half. And I really think that's the key to this. The second quarter, it's really key to the second half coming up. So Penn Manor already back out on the field, starting to do their warm-ups. The rain's still coming down. Looks like the flag's just hanging down again. Not much breeze, and Conestoga Valley starting to come out here for the second half as well. These Penn Manor fans, the faithful, have been out. Sometimes the umbrellas have been up, they've been down. The student section's been great.
Yeah, I tell you what, these fans have been stoked. They've gotten soaked, but they're stoked, man. I mean, both teams, still a lot of fans for, being so wet. And Conestoga Valley, though, their forte is throwing it around the yard. And certainly these weather conditions aren't favoring that. But, I got to believe Coach Novak's going to stick to his guns. He's going to keep these guys focused, and they're going to do what they do best. What do you think?
Well, and for them offensively, I think we saw it. They were trying to find where they have their best matchups there. A lot of times they're run with trips. There's 3 receivers to one side, coming back to the single receiver side. We saw they had some one-on-one matchups early on, which then turned into double coverage. Then they tried to go back to the 3 receiver side there late in the half. So again, it's kind of a feeling out period, and it's one of those things of, when you know teams and you play them, you have, consistency with the coaching staff, but, really there's a big difference game planning going into your first game of the season versus having, 3-4 games on film and kind of knowing a lot more with tendencies. So, you really spend a lot of that first half of your first game starting to really see, what the tendencies are. And, again, with high school sports, you see, a lot of different players coming up as guys graduate and move on. So, both teams came in 0-0. They both had this first half under their belt, and we'll see, hopefully. I mean, this is great. 9-6, a great score coming in. I'm expecting an awesome second half.
I am too. I think that both teams, I think, have shaken off the rust, and that second quarter was a great quarter of football, and I expect 2 good quarters of football the rest of the way. So let's get ready for football. Thanks for staying with us here on Eastern PA Football SSP Network, a fundraiser game of the week. Penn Manor and Conestoga Valley. Still raining, Cary, but definitely not as hard as we saw for part of that first half. I mean, It was really coming down, baby. So Conestoga Valley to receive. And it's going to be interesting. I'm interested to see what Coach Novak's got up his sleeve to get the team, back going here.
Set to kick off for the Comets.
I want to thank Get Recruited Consulting as well, a great sponsor of ours. Definitely www.getrecruited.com. They do a great job. They're supporting all of our programming here on SSP Network this year. Thanks for their support of our fundraiser game of the week here. So Penn Manor at Conestoga Valley set to kick it off.
Just taking a quick look at some of the scores here on Twitter. It looks like up in Schuylkill County there, Milton visiting Nativity in Pottsville. They just got to half.
There's Tron.
And I'm seeing some postponements out in the western part of the state as well, Bruce. So, this weather postponements. So, again, it's affected all areas. Of course, a lot of games, either late delays here, in the eastern part of the state, especially here in the mid-state and southeast.
Kickoff return steps out of bounds.
So 1st and 10 now, Conestoga Valley. So 1st and 10. Neasley. It looks like he's got Tron there hanging around the outside and then cuts it back up the middle for a few.
And of course, number 3, Nick Tran.
Yeah, nice job by Tram putting his foot in the ground, turning it back up, and we kind of saw him, established, as a workhorse in the first half. Big part of the offense for Conestoga Valley. In the second quarter late.
McCoy Neasley handing it into the gut for nothing.
Step at number 6.
Tran again. Boy, that Penn Manor defense up the gut really has been pretty effective tonight, with the exception of that one touchdown run that Tran had. I tell you what, that Penn Manor defense up the gut has really been powerful tonight.
3rd down and 5.
Quick rundown of some postponements from tonight till tomorrow. Boyertown Upper Perk at 9 a.m. Central York at Exeter at 11 a.m. Muhlenberg at Effort at 11 a.m. Conrad Weiser at Cocalico at noon.
Well, I guess I'm going to be doing some football tomorrow. I wasn't expecting to be able to do. Neasley up the middle. Oh, that was for Aiden Johnson. Incomplete.
So close and yet so far. It would have been a huge pickup for Conestoga Valley and first down, and unfortunately ends up being incomplete. 4th down now and 5 from their own 33. McCaskey from here in Lancaster County at Rain tomorrow at 3. Central Dauphin and Wilson at Wilson tomorrow night. That'll be a 6 p.m. start. Governor Mifflin at York High at 6, Wyomissing at Boone at 7, and Garden Spot at Twin Valley at 7.
Basically, just about everything got delayed by a day. Wow, so Mifflin, so I can do a doubleheader. I can do a noon game and then the Mifflin-York game at night tomorrow.
Be a fun day for you.
Wow. And that was a boot there by number 27 there, Jaden Walker.
So very
incredible. 2 games tomorrow.
Very reminiscent of what we saw there in the first half, and you hear the Conestoga Valley coaching staff up here at the box talking about it too. That's 2 times now you really had a guy from Penn Manor screaming off the right edge, and lucky to get that punt off.
So just underway here in the second half. 10:25 here. Penn Manor now trying to get that momentum back that they had really the entire second quarter.
Pass.
Werfel deep, wide open. It's number 3, Deshaun Stanley, touchdown. 52 yards.
Complete number 3, Deshaun Stanley.
Great job by Deshaun Stanley. Great job by Werfel laying it out there. And again, we saw the dominance, in the run game throughout the second quarter. And that's first time we really saw a vertical passing game down. Going for the home run ball, and just a great job of executing by Penn Manor.
Well, I guess I missed that one. I mean, it was short of the end zone. But still, first and goal. Right up the middle there. That was Spencer Stewart.
Again, great job up front by your offensive line, and taking 3, 4, 5 of those red helmets to secure the tackle there for Conestoga Valley. So again, Bruce, I'm just thrilled that we're actually having a game tonight, and we're able to be here. All those postponements. Got to thank our friend Paul Roberts there. He compiled that list I just read. Does a great job. With high school athletes here in Pennsylvania and providing great information.
Werfel up the middle. I didn't see exactly who had that. Looked like that was Stewart again.
Stewart and Penn. Step at number 44.
So it's going to be third and about 1.5 yards, Cary.
Yeah, third and goal. Looks like they're third and goal, and they're marking it about at the 2. So again, we saw the dominance in the run game by Penn Manor in the second quarter before the half. Are they going to bang the middle here again, possibly go over the right side, or pull it?
I want him to give it to. I wanted to give it to Rivera right up the middle, number 51. I wonder if we'll ever see one of those plays this year.
Yeah, again, they do a lot with misdirection, and motion stuff. We saw, like the jet counter earlier in the game and things like that. But, really, it looks like the rain's starting to pick up again. Again, it's just kind of, give the rock to your guy and let your horses up front just have some fun and bang and see if you can get it in.
Yeah, I really would. I wouldn't be surprised if there wouldn't be a fake into the line and to see Werfel take it outside, quite honestly. Because he's run the ball fairly effectively. Actually, this whole Penn Manor team, really, once we got into the second quarter, they've kind of had their way out on the ground game. And you look at that, they got a bunch of bigs out there. I kind of like this Penn Manor team already. They ground and pound. You got to love it. Stewart. And they plug it up. Credit that Conestoga Valley defense.
Got to give them credit. Big home run ball attempt, and Penn Manor has it down. Knocking on the goal line there, and some big stops by that Conestoga Valley defense. So fourth down, and it certainly looks like Penn Manor is gonna go for the touchdown here. Fourth and goal from the 2, 8:14, 8:13, 8:12 left here in the third quarter.
So, fourth and goal. Werfel throws it and knocked away. Going for number 42, Demir Wesley. Beautiful defensive play by Conestoga Valley. They looked like they were ready for that one.
Yeah, well, again, that play action there. You've been banging the middle and fake that action and go and take a shot at the end zone there. You got your guy, but great job by Conestoga Valley on defense. Got to give them credit. Great job of coverage there on fourth down. Great job of stopping, Penn Manor banging the middle, the downs before that. And, now it's time to crank it up. Again, now you're starting from your own 2-yard line. You got 98 yards to go. 7:59 left here in the third quarter. Conestoga Valley 1st and 10 from their own 2.
These fans are fired up. Measley now as Tran barely to the line of scrimmage. barely out of the end zone.
Yeah, I think the ball crossed the plane, so I don't think we'll see a safety on this one. But again, not much breathing room.
So second, and it looks like he lost the yard. So second and 11 from the 1 yard line.
Number 42, Camille Wesley. Loss of 1.
Hearing Pedro Gomez's name a lot tonight over the PA. One of those big D linemen for Penn Manor, senior captain, having a great night on defense.
Neasley now, he's in the end zone, and I don't know how much room is left back there for them to go back.
Yeah, with our angle, I couldn't see the false start. I saw definitely, the left side of the defensive line there with Penn Manor reacting to it, but so really, you're talking about penalty being fractions of an inch to there. Regardless, second and 11, under 7 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Conestoga Valley backed up to their own goal line.
Neasley down the sideline, nowhere near the receiver. Trying to get Avery Tran.
Third down.
So third and 11 from the half-yard line, I guess. They're inside the one, that's for sure. Just trying to get any room at all. And here comes the rain again.
Looked like Conestoga Valley had a receiver there kind of going up the seam on the left side. But throwing the out of bounds. Rain coming down, umbrellas going back up. Kind of repetitive theme here. Flag starting to have some movement down at the scoreboard side of the field. Third and 11.
Neasley looking. Oh, got a whistle.
Delay game.
I don't know how much more they can go back, Cary. Can they refuse that penalty?
It's fractions of an inch. Now it's fractions of an inch. Still third down here. So third down and 11.
Neasley down the middle. That's wide open, and he couldn't hit him.
No, they were definitely going for broke there, getting that receiver vertical. They had empty backfield, had 3 receivers down below here on the left side, 2 receivers up top, and the fans kind of asking a little bit there about was there some shenanigans going on with some hand play and pushing off, but regardless, kind of a moot point at this point because it was incomplete. So fourth down, and from no daylight left before the goal line.
Well,
CV has to punt.
Jaden Walker, who's really had a great night, and he got it. Oh, it's blocked! It's blocked! And out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
All right, well.
Noah Bolin with the deflection.
I think it's time for a little triage there to stop the bleeding on that. That's 3 times where you've had, Penn Manor screaming off of the right side, off the edge on the punt, and the first 2 times, Conestoga Valley was able to escape with little damage, but obviously, this time. Kept them from getting it out of their own, own red zone here. Great position for Penn Manor to start.
Werfel. That's number 34. Ethan Edelman. He got met in the backfield there by Mike Burnett. Great play.
forced up by number 15, Michael Burnett.
Yeah, no, great job by Burnett, one-on-one, making sure he did a great job of securing that tackle. A tackle for loss, that was huge, and definitely a blown assignment there. He came screaming in, but again, we've seen it, a few times tonight where it's taken, 3-4 of the, Conestoga Valley defenders to secure tackles. That was an excellent job by Burnett, one-on-one, getting that tackle for loss, and putting it back to a 2nd and 15.
So Werfel now takes it himself up the middle. He's got some daylight. Down inside the 10, maybe to about the 7.
Okay. So it's going to bring up 3rd down. Technically, I just don't know how it would be possible to get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. At this point with where the stick's at. But, we're sitting here with 3rd and 8 from the 9.
Well,
but it's really probably about 3rd and 8 from the 8 and about 2 inches.
So Werfel looks like he's got Edelman in the backfield with him. Calling signals, looking to throw it. Nobody open, back in the end zone, wide open, and they miss him! Oh, incomplete. That was Caleb Noden.
4th down.
Yeah, they had 2 receivers up top, and great job. I think that's another thing that we can say as well. Talked about the Penn Manor offensive line, but the defensive backs, other than that, one long vertical ball, have done a great job all night. Had everything tied up, up top in the end zone, and one guy coming across the back, and for Penn Manor just couldn't secure it.
Skiatis, 25-yard field goal. It's no good. No good.
No good.
Oh my God. Penn Manor.
No,
we played the whole 3rd quarter in the CV end of the field, and they don't have anything to show for it.
Penn Manor 9, CV 6.
So still 9-6. We've got 4:43 remaining here in quarter number 3, Cary, and I believe the ball goes out to the 20-yard line, doesn't it, on the missed field goal? Yeah, I was waiting for the officials to move it out. So are the coaches over there.
Yeah, so a little bit of a break here. So it's going to be
exactly.
1st and 10
Missed
starting
field
from the
goal.
20. Again, you still got 80 yards to go, but instead of operating your backfield out of your own end zone, it's a little bit of breathing room.
So Neasley now. Tran. Oh, he got blasted right as he hit the line.
And it goes number 3, Nick Tran.
I tell you what, there hasn't been anything up the middle for Conestoga Valley really the last 2 quarters.
No, and Wesley, for Penn Manor there again on the tackle, and we've heard his name, a lot tonight as well.
2nd down and 8.
So 2nd and 8, we're down to 4:13 remaining here in quarter number 3. Neasley calling signals. Looking. He's got some, and he's brought down. Couldn't get through the line of scrimmage there.
No, I've kind of talked about the,
51.
the nice job by Conestoga Valley's D-backs, throughout the game. Great job there by Penn Manor. He didn't have anywhere to go with it.
That's Rivera, the injured Comet. Boy, he's played a whale of a game both on offense and defense.
Brings up kind of a rough situation here.
Boy, CV just needs a 1st down. I mean, they just need a 1st down.
So 3rd and 8 from their own 22.
Neasley. Back to pass, looking, down the sideline, incomplete!
Pass goes incomplete. Makes it a 4th down.
So Jaden Walker's going to be called on to boot it away again for Conestoga Valley. I mean, this Penn Manor defense has just been lights out since that first quarter, Cary.
No, and really it's, again, I think they're really doing a nice job up front. We saw in the second quarter on offense and defense there. Defensive backfield did a great job on, that set of downs as well.
Walker. Boots it away. And more great field position for the Comets. They take over at midfield with 2:58 remaining here in quarter number 3. They're up 9-6 over their rival Conestoga Valley. Thanks for joining us here on SSP Network, Eastern Pennsylvania Football.com, our fundraiser game of the week. Penn Manor versus Conestoga Valley. I'm Bruce Badgley. Hey, who are you, Cary Moyer?
That's what you tell me, Bruce.
Ethan Sanner along for the ride tonight. Thanks, Ethan, for everything you're doing here on camera and support. Really appreciate it, and I hope the fans appreciate it too.
My pleasure.
We got to get Ethan more involved on the play-by-play next time. What do you think, Ethan?
I got to get the hang of it first.
Timeout. Penn Manor.
Okay, so
Penn Manor calls timeout.
Yep, 1st and 10 for Penn Manor with 2:58 left here in the third quarter, and starting at midfield and taking a timeout.
Shout out to one of our sponsors, Meshbach Bus Service.
So 3 minutes to go here, Cary. I think a good timeout by Penn Manor. I think that, making sure that they've got, everything in order for this drive, very, very important. Look, this is still anybody's ball game. My gosh, 9-6.
No, absolutely, and I agree. Good timeout. Again, we've seen that offensive line starting to, put some stuff together, but just a little bit there of a setback, not being able to pound it in on that last drive. So, now's a good time just to get together with your guys and say, okay, this one's ours. Let's get the ball moving forward, get some first downs, get the momentum back, and hopefully get 6 on the board again.
Okay, 1st and 10 at midfield, Penn Manor. They've controlled this third quarter, but don't have anything to show for it yet. That was number 34 on the carry, Ethan Edelman. Got a couple.
Tripped up by number 44, Robbie Swift.
Robbie Swift on the tackle there for Conestoga Valley.
2nd and 7.
That was what was a little bit surprising about the goal line there is they moved the ball down via the run the whole way and then they threw it. Bunch of good. Oh, and a fumble! Wow. Warfel. Yeah. Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, there's some mishandling there.
Number 2, Eli Warfel.
So 2nd and 7 now. Actually 3rd and 7. 3rd and 10 actually. Back to midfield.
Down under 2 minutes here in the third quarter at Millersville. Penn Manor here at home, 9. Conestoga Valley, 6. Back to midfield with the ball. 3rd and 10.
Warfel. And a flag.
Yeah, I think taking just a little too much time there. At 3rd and 10 from midfield.
So now 3rd and 15. Ball's on their own 45-yard line with 1:29 remaining here.
See what they come out with. They had 3 receivers down below here. The right side of the offense, 1 receiver up top.
So Warfel
changing up the formation.
Looking down the middle. Oh, nice defensive play there. That was Nick Tran on defense with a nice play.
4th down.
Again, just a nice job by Conestoga Valley with their defensive secondary, and great job of stopping the momentum by Penn Manor. It's going to bring up a punting situation here with 4th and 15 from Penn Manor from their own 45 with 1:23 left here in the third quarter.
So Skiatis to punt. Deep for for Conestoga Valley, calling a fair catch, and he fumbles the football, but back on it is J.L. Plowden. So Conestoga Valley, the ball, actually considering their field position in their last 2 possessions, great position at their 17-yard line, Cary.
1st and 10.
Yeah, and
17-yard line.
avoiding disaster there with the the handling miscue. We saw that with their first fair catch of the game, but again having a little bit of room between you and your own end zone. Not the greatest starting position for the drive, but certainly they've kind of been working out of a hole a lot. So we've got 1st and 10 from their own 17. 1:18 left here in the third quarter.
Neasley. Around the end. Wow, that was number 47.
And up goes number 47,
Colin Martin.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Martin.
Number 84, Ty Grassel.
Taking a look for that seam, putting that foot in the ground and gain upfield. See some guys will just always want to kind of keep trying to outrun everybody to the sideline. So it's a nice job by him of getting upfield and getting the positive yards and putting it in 2nd and 2.
So Neasley. And I'm not sure who has the ball there. I think Neasley thought better of it and hung on to the ball.
Nicely in the keeper.
Or Nisley, excuse me.
We have a injury timeout.
Timeout for
my.
injury.
So injury timeout here. Boy, you sure hate to see that. Anytime. Well, let's not let that happen. I mean, we've been to some games, Cary, early on in seasons where it's turned into a cramp fest.
Our scrimmage the other day was bad. The whole other team was from a little sore-handed. They were all cramped.
Well, there's the old pickle juice theory that the Eagles did that one time in the Cowboys game.
Yeah, no.
All right, coming off the field there, number 4, Charlie Gonzalez.
And great to see it when a player can pop up, come off on their own, and again, very thankful. We haven't seen any other injuries and cramps. Take a cramp over an ACL any day.
So Nisley's running it, trips it out there. That's Tran. Boy, very close to the first down.
Option goes to number 3, Nick Tran.
Let's see where they mark it.
Yeah, good relationship on that. Nice job of getting that ball out, pitching it out. But not enough for the first down.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
And that does it for quarter number 3, Cary, of our first game of the season.
86.
Penn Manor 9, Conestoga Valley 6.
Still anybody's ball game, Bruce.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Shout out to one of our sponsors, OAL.
Considering
accident happens, turn to urgent care.
how the second quarter went, the third quarter here. It was played really the second quarter and the third quarter have been primarily played in the Conestoga Valley end of the field. So give credit to the Buckskins for bending and not breaking, that's for sure.
No, absolutely.
No appointment necessary. find out more, visit them online at www.
So I'm wondering why all the postponements, whether they were due to rain or whether they were due to lightning. I'm not sure.
No, I guess we'll find out, if on our drive home. But regardless, just thrilled that we're getting this one in.
Well, hopefully we've got a lot more people paying attention to the game online. So. So ready for quarter number 4. Penn Manor, Conestoga Valley. These fans are fired up.
4th down.
4th and 1. Conestoga Valley going for it on their own 27-yard line. I think they're trying to draw them off, and that was the strategy. Now timeout by the Buckskins.
CV.
So very interesting move. A lot of gamesmanship going on out there between these two coaching staffs. Big rivalry game here in the Lancaster Lebanon League, even though they're not in the same section. These teams, there's no love lost between these two teams, that's for sure, Cary.
Great job by Penn Manor there, staying disciplined and still sitting here at 4th down, the start of the 4th quarter, and expecting Conestoga Valley to punt the ball away.
So Conestoga Valley looks like they're coming out in punt formation now this time. Jaden Walker set to kick, was at a whale of a game. Back deep for Penn Manor is number 9, Eric Hinkle. Good snap. Gets it away. Fair catch by Hinkle. And he drops the ball, but he covers it up. Wow. Well, there's been a couple of those, man. Your heart just stops when those guys drop the ball.
No, nice job of covering up there by Hinkle on that. And again, obviously we've got weather conditions, with the rain. Great job with the lights here though at Millersville. With the angles of them and the way the field is illuminated, but the way they're pointed down, it's should not be an issue for the punt returns and kickoff returns.
Such an enormous advantage for these two teams playing tonight over a lot of the other teams. I mean, all of those other teams. I mean, even playing tomorrow night. Wow. I mean, that's not going to give them, a lot of rest going into next week. But hey, it's still early on in the season too. I mean, maybe having a quick turnaround early on in the season won't be too bad for some of these teams. But boy, I tell you,
yeah,
I
certainly.
can't believe the amount of postponements.
Certainly, you'd never want to lose a day. Again, it is early in the season, but every day your body has to be able to rest is always helpful. But there's a big difference of when you're prepping going into a week thinking you're playing on a Friday night versus when you have a known game of prepping for a Saturday game.
Werfel keeps it around the end. He takes it right up the middle. First down, still on his feet, all the way down to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and
Eli Werfel.
And I think just with some of the stuff we saw in the first half and what we just saw there, with Werfel's going to be is a wild card factor, with this Penn Manor offense. And again, we saw a lot of great stuff by the Penn Manor offensive line, especially through the second quarter. A little bit here in the second half, but Werfel can definitely make things happen. As a very athletic quarterback.
So Penn Manor quickly up to the line. Werfel under center this time. And he gives it to number 23 there, Jonathan Osman.
Handoff goes number 23, Jonathan Osmond.
And he comes up a little
Stopped at
gimpy.
40, wide, Waterman.
11:05 remaining in this one. Penn Manor with the ball, leading 9-6 over Conestoga Valley. And he's down. Not sure if that was an ankle or a cramp, but Osmond didn't have an opportunity to really get off the field. Yeah, it looks like it's an ankle rather than a cramp. I want to thank our friends at Brute Athletic Apparel for all their support of our SSP Network Eastern PA football broadcasts, along with GetRecruitedConsulting.com. Andrew Cohen really takes a personal approach in, calling coaches and getting, his players in front of college coaches. So, Andrew Cohen, GetRecruitedConsulting.com supports all of our programming here on SSP Network. All right.
Okay, again,
action.
great. We're 2 for 2 now with, players being able to get up and get off on their own power. Always love to see that. Bringing us back to the action here with 2nd down 8.
Werfel got some room around the end.
Werfel to Cary.
So again, you've been banging the middle there and kind of gave that look, and Werfel pulled it, around the left side. And regardless of, if you watch body language, I think you're seeing, both sides. Obviously, we're getting deeper into the fourth quarter here. Seeing a little bit more where guys are standing up, moving a little bit more slow, in between snaps, and just a good job there. Werfel pulling it and getting around the left side, getting some positive yards, getting the first down. 1st and 10 from the 34. Penn Manor, big drive here.
And out to the side there, that's number 8, Noah Boland.
This goes to number 8, Noah Boland.
So again,
Boland picked that up at full speed and just bolted through the line.
No, that's the awesome part of it. You're working your system here, and again, the last 2 plays, the same look. Looks like you're banging the middle. Quarterback pulls it around left side. That time, just getting that ball back. It's a running back with a full head of steam, and just running downhill, doing a great job picking up consecutive first downs here. 1st and 10 from the 18 into Conestoga Valley's red zone. 10-14 left in the fourth quarter.
Werfel still got it to the outside. That's number 34 again, Ethan Edelman. And a flag comes in late.
There is a flag on the play.
Great job by that Conestoga Valley defense. Again, there's been some bending, having broken here. Great job on the edge. Great solo tackle there, and not quite sure, but it looks like this may be going backwards for Penn Manor. Holding.
Wow. Holding's never apropos, but oh my, taking him all the way back to the 36-yard line.
Correction. Personal foul.
Oh, personal foul.
Yeah,
Even worse.
that was a lot of yards there. So, yeah, personal foul. There's something extracurricular-wise there, around the line of scrimmage in the middle, away from the play. Brings up 1st and 28 now from the 36.
Boy, what do you call here? I don't know. Werfel. Edelman out to the side. Not a whole lot there. Maybe 3.
Edelman on the carry.
So third down now, or excuse me, second down and about 25.
A lot of credit to that Conestoga Valley defense. You know, it's getting deep here in the fourth quarter, but doing a nice job of wrapping and securing those tackles.
Second and 26. We've got 9 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in this battle, and it's been a battle, Cary. Penn Manor up 9-6.
No, very close game, great game. It could still go either way. 9 minutes left now in the fourth quarter.
Werfel looking to throw it. Oh, incomplete. Boy, I tell you what. I mean, that was the right play. Look left, came back right, but two receivers in the same area, and the defense was right there too.
Yeah, no, good concept. Just couldn't execute it. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 26.
Third down.
Again, you never give up on a drive. Would have to think they're going to try and push the ball downfield again rather than just hand off.
All right,
kind of
26.
Out of field goal range attempt, but you know, possibly 2 down territory here.
Werfel in trouble, and he's sacked! Wow, that was number 24 with the sack.
Werfel sacked on a play, but it was
Josu Marenti.
Well, you know, when you consider that drive was starting from about the 18.
So back to kick.
Started that drive from the 18, and now they're kicking from the 45.
So Skiatis now gets it away. Oh, man, if you're going to drop on it, I mean, like, give it a shot to get to the end zone there. But so, again, really tough field position for Conestoga Valley to start a drive deep in their own end. Down 9-6 with 8:06 remaining, Cary.
1st and 10.
Yeah, of course, we don't have a crystal ball on how things are going to play out, but
I got to believe. You know, one guy that's been absent from the offensive scheme tonight for Conestoga Valley is that really fine tight end that they have, Aiden Johnson. I'd like to see him get targeted a little bit here down the seam.
We got 1st and 10,
Johnson's
8:06 left.
Isolated out to the left side. Oh, a little bit of trouble here. And a timeout. Gosh. Boy, these timeouts are going to be so valuable down the stretch. And to have to take one there, you know, on a change of possession, boy, that hurts.
Shout out to Albright and Terry, voted the #1 orthodontic practice in Lancaster County. Albright and Terry Orthodontics is the best choice for your family's orthodontic care. Creating beautiful smiles.
Thanks to Brute Apparel. For all their support, Athletic Apparel, Brute.com. Check out all the great line of clothing, especially their girls and women's line.
For your free consultation.
So we're all set here, Cary. Boy, I'll tell you what. Big drive time. And like I said, keep an eye on 87, Aiden Johnson. He's split out to the left side there.
Empty backfield, 3 receivers out to the right, 2 out to the left.
Down the middle, he's got it! That's Avery Tran, and he's still going! And in for the touchdown, 95 yards! Wow! Measly got out there, and Tron did the rest.
Touchdown pass. Complete to #2, Avery Tran.
Avery Tran just would not go down on that play. And a beautiful pass by McCoy Neasley. And this is a whole new ball game. Conestoga Valley now up 12-9. You know, I was hearing both of these coaches tell me that, they were so guarded over the fact that, a game has a certain tempo and then one play changes it all. And look what just happened.
Yeah, truly the definition there of home run ball, and like we've been saying as we went through, being that close, 9-6, it was anybody's game. It still is anybody's game, but with 7:51 left here in the fourth quarter, CV has gone back up on top. Conestoga Valley 12, Penn Manor 9, and we'll see what we're going to have here with the point after.
Just incredible turn of events. Incredible turn of events. Conestoga Valley not able to muster anything offensively for better than 2 quarters. And a 95-yard bomb from McCoy Neasley to Avery Tron. And Tron, one whale of an effort to get to the end zone. A very, very, very important extra point here. Jaden Walker. Down, kick. It hits the upright. No good.
Extra point is no good.
Boy, it's been an adventure on the extra points, Cary.
Penn Manor 9.
It has, and keeps it within a field goal with the score 12-9. Conestoga Valley now back up on top with 7:51 left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see whether, how Penn Manor, approaches this. I mean, are they going to stay patient, with the running game, which quite honestly has been pretty effective. What's hurt them has been their mistakes. A couple of penalties. And, boy, they had a great opportunity at the goal line and had a 4th down pass just fall incomplete from, the 2-yard line. So it's not like they haven't moved the football. In fact, I would guess that Penn Manor probably, up until that last play was well in front as far as total yards. But an incredible play.
When you stay close on the scoreboard, one big play like that, just can just totally flip the momentum. But 7:51 left here in the fourth quarter, so certainly not a panic situation. For Penn Manor, big difference between 7:51 and 51 seconds left. So their game plan can be executed to their liking with this much time left.
All right, so Walker set to boot it away. That's Hinkle in the center, and he's going to field it. And he's hemmed in and brought down at about the 29-yard line. Good coverage there by the Conestoga Valley kickoff team. So Penn Manor now got to drive it down the field.
First and 10 from their 29.
Eli Werfels really played a fine game. Made good decisions with the ball. Run the ball very effectively.
And it looks like the rain is certainly starting to pick up again here with 7:42 left in the fourth quarter.
That's Hinkle in the backfield with him late coming in there. Werfel now picks a spot up the middle. Oh, and he got blasted. Boy, number 8, Ben Eberly just laid a hit on Eli Werfel.
Well, but again, positive yards, picking up 5 yards on first down, 6 yards on first down, 2nd and 4. 7:13 left here in the fourth quarter.
Definitely a lot of composure on the Penn Manor side of the field. Werfel takes it himself, and he's got running room. Werfel, breaking tackle, down inside the 35-yard line.
No, great job there. You know, faking the pitch, kind of got some hesitation. Gave him the seam to cut it back up inside, and that's huge. You know, picking up the first down, flipping the field. 1st and 10 now from the Conestoga Valley 34. 6:45 left here in the 4th quarter. Penn Manor is knocking on the door.
He just. All right, 1st and 10 from the 34. Werfel throwing it this time. Nice pass there, changing it up.
No, nice job getting positive yards. They had 2 receivers down below here. You know, the short side of the field, but high percentage pass. Brings up
a nice grab there.
Yep, nice job. Nice little pitch and catch, securing the ball, and brings up a 2nd and 4. And the rain certainly looks like it continues to get heavier here. 5:50 left in the 4th quarter.
Boy, they were just coming with everybody up the middle. Conestoga Valley just blitzed everybody right up the gut, and Werfel barely had time to get the snap, but still got very close to a first down.
Yeah, I think that's a testament to his athleticism there, with just major collision at the line of scrimmage, able to get some positive yards out of it, and sets up a 3rd and 1.
So 3rd and 1, ball's on the 25-yard line. 5 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this game. Conestoga Valley up 12-9. And that looks like a first down. Nice run there by Noah Bolin.
No, it's a great job there. Again, yeah, we saw them bringing in the big boys down the goal line earlier and weren't able to bang it in. They're going over the left side, getting positive yards, getting the first down. And, again, great situation to be in here for Penn Manor. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line, and 4:44 left here in the 4th quarter.
So Eli Werfel, like I said, just played a whale of a game at quarterback. That's Bolin! And in for the touchdown! Yes, he is in! 22 yards! Noah Bolin! Wow, I mean, it just opened wide open on that right side, Cary. 22 yards, Noah Bolin, and Conestoga, or Penn Manor, back on top. So Skiatis, another important extra point here, and he got that one. Skiatis.
4:22 remaining in the game. Your score: Penn Manor 16, CV 12.
16-12. 4:22 left, Cary. Your Conestoga Valley. I mean, what your coaching staff? What do you tell those guys on the sideline?
Well, again, I think we saw Penn Manor play to their strength, with pounding the ball in the running game, and I think for Conestoga Valley, I mean, 4:22. Whether it's 4:22 or 22 seconds left, we saw what they can do with big play capabilities. They did the last drive, so certainly not a panic situation. Plenty of time left here for Conestoga Valley. I think the key here is just ball security on this kickoff, and making sure you get to be on offense. And this game again still far from over.
Yeah, and I'm not entirely sure if I'm Penn Manor that I'm kicking the ball deep.
to this point, we haven't seen any major breaks in the kickoff return game or the punt return game. Again, I guess there's two schools of thought with that, as far as not kicking deep, or you kick them deep and pin them. And with the exception of really just giving up that home run ball on the last drive, this Penn Manor defense has really kind of kept Cumberland or Conestoga Valley in check most of the night.
Well, it certainly isn't going to Avery Tran on the right side back there. He just had a 95-yard, reception for a touchdown. And I think you can see they're kind of moving up there a little bit. But so Skiatis, like I said, I'd be shocked if this is going deep, but I've been wrong before. And it is, but off to the side there. That's Plowden, and a nice tackle.
Kickoff return number 5, Jael Plowden.
Nice tackle there by Charlie Gonzalez.
Making a tackle for the Comets, number 9, Eric Hinkle.
I thought it was Charlie Gonzalez, but hey, All right, here we go.
Hinkle with a great open field tackle. So we got 4:16 left here in the fourth quarter, 1st and 10 for Conestoga Valley. Buckskins starting with the ball on their own 28. Again, plenty of time left in this game.
Great crowd on hand on a very poor weather night, Cary. It's all fired up here. And a beautiful, net. That was Tron. Got met there by number 3, Deshaun Staley. But Nick Tran, 5 yards.
Great job getting through the line of scrimmage, getting north and south, but he definitely got kissed there. But again, 2nd down and 4. That's very manageable down. 3:47 left here in the fourth quarter.
Beasley, and that's right through the hands of Jael Plowden. Wow, he was well covered though, Cary.
Yeah, and timing a little bit off there. I think he had just get that ball out a second faster than he would have wanted to before the game vertical totally developed downfield. But regardless, having an incomplete pass better than having it going back the other way gives you another opportunity here. So we've got 3rd down and 4 with 3:36 left.
Literally, our camera's shaking from the fans. Neasley can't get the screen pass off.
Pass goes incomplete. 4th down.
Yeah, a lot of pressure coming in there. If they were attempting the middle screen, incomplete, 4th down. So big decision to make here with 3:31 left.
I got to believe you're going for it. They only have 1 timeout left, so they've got to go for it.
Well, we certainly know Penn Manor would keep that ball on the ground and grind it out. Next play is always the biggest play, but this is definitely a big play of the night here. 4th and 4, 3:31 left.
Beasley, and a flag. This is crazy around here.
We got the whistles timeout by Penn Manor right before the snap.
This is crazy. I mean, these fans are so into it. Great crowd on hand. I'll tell you what. I mean, these stands are packed. I mean, this is a Division II college stadium, and I'll tell you what. There are not many gaps on the home side, and the student section of Conestoga Valley completely packed.
No, great representation by both schools with our student sections, and again, Bruce, I mean, considering where we were at, a year ago, where we're at now, and again, for us, being able to bring this game to the fans tonight when so many other schools have postponed till tomorrow, Everybody just loves getting back out and supporting their schools and their teams and PA high school football.
These fans
4th
are
and
just going
4.
crazy.
3:31 left.
Beasley, he's got the ball.
He's got the first down.
First down.
Nicely in the keeper.
Nicely. Wow. A great decision there. It opened wide open for him around the edge.
Yeah,
Such a big play.
and for him sprinting left like that, and what would have taken to reset and be able to actually get in the position to make a good throw downfield. He saw that daylight and he got what he needed and got a first down. So 1st and 10, they're out at their own 41 now. 3:11 left here in the 4th quarter.
Nicely now, calling signals. And that's Avery Tron around the end, out of bounds.
Handoff goes to number 2, Avery Trent.
So moving the ball. Still 2:56 left, Cary. A lot of time, but only one timeout left for Conestoga Valley.
Little jet sweep action there, getting those positive yards and running into the sideline, getting out of bounds, and taking that time, those precious seconds and stopping the clock. Ball's on the left hash now, the wide side of the field, down below here on the right. 2nd and 4, 2:56 left.
Around the end, that's Plowden, and he got plowed under.
Yeah. Same thing, just coming back this way with that jet sweep coming around to the right. Big difference here is with him getting stuck there and getting stuck in bounds, that clock keeps going. 2:35, 2:34, 2:33 left here now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you said the big play was keeping him in bounds. Third and 3. Beasley, and it's up in the air, no good.
No, they had trips up top, those 3 receivers. He was coming back to the 1 receiver side, but
Tipped to the line by number 42, Demir Wesley.
so Wesley again, who's had a great job, doing great things here on defense for Penn Manor all night with the tip. Brings up 4th down and 3.
Well, this is could be the ball game here.
2:11 left. It looks like we may have a cramp situation for Conestoga Valley.
And looks like somebody's got a cramp out there on the field. So 2:11 left. Trying to calm things down. It was kind of coming unglued there for a minute between the fans jumping around and good stuff. That's what this game is all about. And it's great to have the fans back.
No,
we
it
haven't
is.
really talked about that too much, but to have the fans back this year from the beginning, incredible.
No, I talked about it a little bit earlier in the broadcast where we were a year ago, and when we started the season, we would start out up in Schuylkill County last year because they were kind of ahead of everybody else, and we were doing that, doing a game on a Sunday afternoon because teams had enough practices in, and it was us and the teams and the staffs and that was pretty, and the band, and yeah, that was pretty much it. No fans at all, at that game.
So really nice. That was Plowden who was back up. So here we go.
Fourth and 3. 2:11 left.
Clearly, biggest play of the game so far. Beasley. That's Tron. Oh, he got blasted. He didn't make it. Oh my! Great hit there. He got blasted by Charlie Gonzalez. I mean, he just came up like a bullet and smashed him down.
A great job by that Penn Manor defense. Still not over, folks, but Penn Manor controlling their own destiny here, up 16-12 with 2:03 left in the fourth quarter. Starting out 1st and 10. The ball on the 48.
Now, Eli Werfel at quarterback, who's played a whale of a game for Penn Manor tonight. But I tell you what, first quarter was a little shaky for the Comets. Ever since then, they played great football. And that's number 8, Noah Bolin, who's had another good performance for Penn Manor. And a timeout there for Conestoga Valley.
Bolin on the carry. Timeout. CV.
So that's their final timeout, Cary, with 1:58 remaining in this one.
And I don't think there's much question what we're going to see out of this Penn Manor offense, for these 1 minute and 58 seconds that are left. Just kind of put it in the hands of your big guys up front.
Minute 58 left. Hey, thanks for sticking with us, fans. SSP Network, EasternPAFootball.com. Our wonderful sponsors, GetRecruitedConsulting.com, Brute Athletic Apparel, Brute.com. Thank you so much, and thanks to all the fans for sticking with us tonight. So Eli Werfel now. And right up the middle there, that's number 34, Ethan Edelman. He's been a bulldozer up the gut all night, Edelman.
No, absolutely, and gonna bring up a 3rd and 3. 136, 135, 134 left here on the clock. Clock is ticking in the fourth quarter. Penn Manor offense. It's big guys up front. Opportunity to kind of dictate how this one's going to finish out.
All right, Eli Werfel under center again. Got that full house backfield. Edelman pounding it up the middle. I don't know if he got to the first down, but
Edelman on the carry.
So that's going to bring up 4th down. About a yard. Under a minute to go. They are going to have to snap it. So if you're Coach John Brubaker, what are you doing? You going for it, or are you going to kick it? Got to do something.
Down to 34 ticks.
No timeouts left. Penn Manor trying to ice it here. And a flag. Illegal procedure that stops the clock.
Penn Manor.
Backs him up. Does that change your decision? It sure looks like it does. Because Skianis is out on the field now to kick it away. 22 seconds remaining.
Set to punt, number 14, Peter Skianis.
So Skianis is going to be kicking it away. Back deep is Nick Tran. I can't believe he's going to kick it to Tran. He's just going to get it over the line of scrimmage is all he needs to do. They're coming after him. Bad snap. Got it away. And out of bounds. Nice play there by the punter. Peter Skianis. A lot of pressure there. Bounce back to him. There's 10 guys running at him, and he got the ball off, Cary.
15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We've seen Conestoga Valley hit on 95-yard TD pass in this half. So it's still not over.
15 seconds remaining. Conestoga Valley down 16-12 to Penn Manor. They're at their own 20-yard line. No timeouts remaining for either team.
Four receivers.
Across the middle. Oh, the flea flicker play. But he's got it in bounds. They've got it. It is a first down.
So they'll spike it here.
They're going to spike it. So one more play. 3 seconds to go. Unless there's a defensive penalty.
Nice spikes the ball. Second out of 10.
So here we go, down to this last play. Looks like they're putting everybody down.
Empty backfield, 4 receivers down below here, 1 up top.
Watch for Aiden Johnson, number 87. Up in the air, knock it down, and that's the ball game. Penn Manor comes out on top, 16-12.
Passing intercepted by number 9, Eric Hinkle.
Eric Hinkle came down with it at the end of the game.
CB12.
But what a finish, Cary.
No, incredible game, incredible finish.
Bruce Badgley, Cary Moyer back with you here. Millersville University, home of Penn Manor football. Now they're going to call this place after starting out with a great 16-12 win over Penn Manor tonight, Cary. A lot of fun. Or over Conestoga Valley.
Yeah, just incredible. Great job by both teams. Great job. Huge effort by both sides, and Penn Manor just a great job with what they did. What I thought they did up front and establishing the run game. And Conestoga Valley had that big 95-yard home run ball in this half, and of course that made it real interesting here at the end. Knowing they had the capability to do that, but again, just all the excitement here on the home side, the home fans, the student section, the cheerleaders, the community. This is so huge. It's so huge for these guys coming out, being able to play for the community, for the schools. It's just great to be back in action again, Bruce, and doing our broadcast. PA high school football, nothing better, and what a great night. I'm glad we got in. I know a lot of games got postponed, but just amazing.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, totally impressed with Penn Manor's performance tonight. They had a little rocky start in the first quarter, but basically the second, third, and fourth quarter was almost played entirely in this Conestoga Valley end of the field, with the exception of that 95-yard, touchdown pass, which was pretty incredible itself. Really, Penn Manor dominated this game on both sides of the ball, didn't they?
No, they really did. I mean, up front, I think they definitely did. But, a lot of credit to Conestoga Valley as well. There were a lot of times they were bending. They didn't break. Had that huge goal line stand down here, stopping the Penn Manor run game. And I think we saw, a lot of times there, Conestoga Valley, their defensive backfield did a great job with coverage. So I see a lot of positives, especially this is the first game of the season.
First game.
So many positives for both of these teams to be able to take into next week and as we progress through the season. Again, both teams in great shape. A couple cramps late, but no major injuries that we saw. So again, just being able to be back out here again. PA, high school football going on. And again, so huge for these players, for everybody involved, the communities, the school, the fans, the it's a thrill to be able to do these games and bring it to those who can't be in attendance or checking in with other games being postponed. And I'm just excited for the rest of the season, and I think we have potentially a real big one coming up next week, Bruce.
Yeah, we do. Cary and I mean, I don't want to finish on this game yet because one of the things that, the reason why there were all these postponements all over was the weather. Even with all the rain, it really didn't impact the game whatsoever. There weren't, the ball handling wasn't bad. I think it hindered the game planning of Conestoga Valley because they're more of a throw it around the yard kind of team. And they had to rely on the running game, I think, a bit more than what Coach Novak wanted to. But overall, I mean, it poured just about the whole game. And you know what? It really didn't affect. The field was fine. We didn't see people slipping around. And certainly the ball wasn't squirting out of people's hands.
No, guys were able to put their foot in the ground and get upfield. And, again, just a great playing surface here. That was awesome, and thrilled because we'll be back at Penn Manor here for some more games. And again, being a 6A team here in Pennsylvania, I know we're going to see some other heavyweights come in here as the season goes on. And again, kind of looking ahead, of course, the Lancaster Lebanon League and what's going to be happening, here in the near future with coming together with the Berks League, and so to kind of be on the cutting edge here of having a lot of these Lancaster Lebanon League Section 1 teams that we'll be seeing the rest of the way through the year, plus some of our other heavyweight games we're going to do. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too, and we'll be teaming up with Governor Mifflin next week, Cary and I. I think we're both thrilled to be able to broadcast, the Governor Mifflin Wilson game, next Friday night from Governor Mifflin Stadium. We'll have some Governor Mifflin games this year. We're doing all of Penn Manor's home games this year. We've got a matchup between Twin Valley and Conrad Weiser, which is going to be, a really good Section 2 battle. Conrad Weiser are going to be a team that I think people are going to have to reckon with this year. And, we'll see how the rest of the schedule goes. But, boy, I tell you what, I was totally impressed. Really looking forward to the rest of Penn Manor's games, that's for sure. Yeah, very fun team to watch.
No, they're going to have, some great competition coming in. And, again, crossover game there with one of the big boy heavyweights from Lancaster Lebanon League next week. And probably the biggest of the big boys, with heavyweights from Berks next week. And but no, just thank you everyone here, and Penn Manor, and here in Millersville, just a great opportunity for us.
They set us up nice and everything else. So, all right, well, listen, for my buddy Cary Moyer, I'm Bruce Badgley. Ethan Sanner, great job running the broadcast tonight. This is really our first regular season game with our new setup here. So, we're going to get better. I mean, we get better every broadcast, and we're looking forward to you guys sticking with us the rest of the year. So, for Cary Moyer, Ethan Sanner, I'm Bruce Badgley. Hey, next week, tune in.